Hi, it's me. Number 10, the lost city of Tanis. In 2021, archaeologists in Egypt made an incredible discovery. They found the lost city of Tanis, which was completely buried under 4 feet of sand for hundreds of years. It had been abandoned long before the pharaohs ever built the Great Pyramid of Giza. The ancient city is more than 3,000 years old and was discovered by a team of researchers from the University of Warsaw. Tanis was once a bustling metropolis that served as the capital of the 27th dynasty. The archaeological site had already been identified beforehand, but only through satellite images. However, when the experts arrived at the site, they couldn't find any trace of the city. They only knew its location based on historical accounts from ancient Greece. The city was mentioned by the Greek historian Herodotus over 2,000 years ago. He described how the Egyptian pharaohs who ruled at the time kept their treasure in this city. Yet no one could figure out where it was until the early 1900s, when aerial photography revealed its location in the middle of the eastern desert. By 2019, archaeologists were ready to begin excavations, but there was still no sign of the lost city. Then, in 2021, after removing thousands of pounds of sand, they finally found it. The archaeologist in charge of the dig said that finding a city in such good condition is extremely rare. This is because wind erosion is constantly changing the landscape in Egypt. Most ancient cities have been reduced to rubble, leaving behind nothing more than a few scattered rocks and pieces of pottery. But Tanis is mostly intact. The walls are still standing, as are the gates and the foundations for other structures. It's believed the city was first established around the year 3000 BC during the late Neolithic period. At the time, it was known as the Red Fort. It became the capital of the 27th dynasty between 664 and 525 BC and was ruled over by pharaohs who were of Greek descent. In other words, Tanis was the first non-Egyptian capital of a major Egyptian dynasty. Many scholars believe the rulers of the 27th dynasty were actually Macedonian, like Alexander the Great. There are still many mysteries surrounding the origins of the city. Researchers hope that further excavations will reveal more about its history. So far, they have discovered a temple dedicated to the Egyptian goddess Hathor. They've also found a brewery that may have supplied the entire country with beer and wine. And they uncovered dozens of human remains, some of which have been preserved in excellent condition. There are even mummies that still have traces of the resin used to wrap them. One of the most exciting discoveries at the site has been the trove of artifacts. Archaeologists have recovered nearly 2,000 pieces of pottery, including some decorated with hieroglyphics. There are also several clay tablets bearing ancient Egyptian markings. These tablets are currently being deciphered, but so far it appears they contain administrative records, perhaps related to taxes or trade. Researchers say that Tanis is exceptionally well preserved compared to other ancient Egyptian cities. That's because the last people to live there abandoned it rather suddenly. They fled after the 27th dynasty was overthrown by Persian invaders. It's thought that they left in such a hurry that they didn't have time to take much with them, leaving their homes and belongings behind. This means the archaeologists haven't disturbed anything. Everything is exactly where it was put down thousands of years ago. And you can imagine, the prospect of uncovering countless artifacts that have remained untouched for thousands of years is incredibly exciting for archaeologists. The study of these objects should shed new light on a little-known period of Egyptian history. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like these.